Hello, this is Lady Shire. Welcome to my channel. It's been several days. It's Saturday afternoon. And I got lots of things to update, including my B5 and my moleskin. I have printed out all the Courtney Diaz stuff for this month. The fact that it comes out the Friday after the month starts, 4 days after, I don't know how I feel about that, because that means I'm going to be perpetually behind if I use this. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I will put it a month behind. I don't know, but this does seem a bit more fall themed, so I don't know. Anyway, all right. So forgot I didn't put this in when I last thing I filled. So I guess I should. I had a protein bar, a cookie, a couple pieces of candy at work, and then we went to Golden Corral because we went and got. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of it. Alright, so this is pretty. Some of it's filled in, some of it isn't. I slept in. Ryan's at his friend's game day. Let's see what happened. I did write, they're not named, but I did fill in. This is Wednesday. What did we watch? We watched K-Popped. Season 1 episode. It's enjoyable. And weirdly to say, K-Popped season 1 episode 3. It's weird. So going into the last episode that we watched, this third episode, we're like, ooh, Vanilla Ice, because Ryan and I really only knew our image of him in our head is the one from when he came out, where his really stupid justification of ripping off Under Pressure. This is before sampling was a big acknowledged thing, but he wouldn't give credit, and it was all cheesy, and he had a bad image from that part. But on K-Pop, he came off as a really, really cool dad, really, really cool person. He just jumped into it with his full heart. He treated him he was their dad, and they were his kids, because he has kids that age, and he came off really, really fun, and it was the best performance we'd seen, and it worked really well. K-Popped. So yeah, we were pleasantly surprised, and I'm glad he matured and grew up into seems like a pretty good dude. You want to hang around with him. We were just pleasantly surprised. I think we might skip. I don't know if we're going to skip the Kiss of Life episode. So I don't know if anyone is K-pop into the K-pop ecosystem, but one of the groups on there, it was filmed last fall. They have since been canceled because they did something really, really freaking stupid and pretty racist. And they obviously knew it was going to be, because one of them tried to please don't get mad at us before they did it. No one stopped and thought this isn't a good idea. So they have since seriously hurt their career. And so it's like, do we skip that episode or not? Alright. So this was Friday, I think. Okay, I'll go ahead and start. Let me find the because this is pretty fall themed. And it is kind of inspiring me to put, I think I'll add a page next month for currently. This is what I'm looking for. Current, like I have in this, I will do one in here too, I think. Alright, let's just use this one. So that's Monday. Where did I put they're really freaking big numbers. Where did it go? Hope everybody has had a decent week. It's still crazy here in the States and dangerous, and oh, there, duh, they're right behind me. And yeah, these are really big, like too big. It'll be fine once if I put them there before I start writing, but since I'm writing, I've already written. I need to trim them. I'm still kind of boggled that it's the first week of September, but you know, it is what it is. Alright. We had family shot night. My youngest, I'm just going to trim it. My youngest had his well visit for being 9, and boy's tall, which we already knew, but it just got, confirmation that boy's tall. Top of the curve. But he got his flu shot there, and then the 4 of us who are, adults went and got ours and our COVID shots at CVS. And then we all went to Golden Corral as a family. So, yeah. And there we go. All finally set up. And then I think I just have to go back and write yesterday. And then decorate some things. And the week will be done. Oh yeah, I have some things to put on this in my junk journal part. I was trying to figure out. This came with something I unpacked this week. And I was just kind of interested in the texture of it and maybe trying to glue it down. So we're going to see how this works. So I have a little update on 2026. I don't know if I could cut this. Ryan got me a new one. New paper cutter, by the way. Because he's like, this one's trash. I'm like, well, yeah. I told you I kind of needed a new one, or a new blade at least. This is like a no-name thing. Works fine for me. He's just trying to cut a lot of things at the same time. And it not working very well for him. He got a real Fisker. But he's still using it. So I'm like, told my oldest, Like, hey, go get me the paper cutter. And he's like, Dad's still using it. Like, well, bring me the old one. Because he's like, the new one's got paper stuck in it. I'm like, yeah, bring me the one that's not being used. I don't care. This one works fine for me. Yeah, he asked me, like, would a guillotine one be useful? I'm like, yes, but where would I put it? It'd be useful. I don't know where to go. Where to put it. Alright. Let us figure out. I don't know, would glue stick might be best. Is this glue stick alive? I don't know. This glue stick might be dead. Oh, wow. That was kind of hard. Alright. Alright. Sterling ink pre-order. That's what's on. I got an update about. So, I unfortunately had things in the morning where it took me a minute to get, because I had to go into the office. Took me a minute to get there. So it was like 9:30 by the time I got logged on to see what was still available. And that worked because it took my choice away, like the temptation away to order the A5 new one. It's called like Core or something like that. The one that is month, week, dailies, month, week, daily, or week, dailies, end of month, new month, where it's grouped. The like I like. My choice was taken away, and I am fine with this. It's a good thing. So what I did, it was all sold out, which I had already talked myself out of it. I mean, it was $72. Like, it's a lot. That's a lot. So I talked myself out of it, and then it was out. It must have sold out real quick. So what I did order, what did I actually order? There's still a staple in here. I ordered myself an A6 junk journaling. I opened, they're so neat. Like, so I love slime. I love the feel. It's like a sensory thing. It's like, I love it, but I hate the stickiness. So I got these. I don't know if you got the ASMR of that. They give me the feeling of slime, of crunchy slime, without the stickiness. I love them. I got 3 different kind ones. They're great. I'm very happy. I need to figure out how to make more. I know the process. Like this one is not as it doesn't have the sound as much, but anyway, that's what these are from. It had gotten here a while ago. I just opened it a while ago. I mean, like last week. So that's what. Back to what I ordered. I ordered the A6 vertical full. And the clear cover to go with it. I ordered a notebook, pocket-sized notebook, and a cover for it. I didn't order the planner, I just ordered the notebook. And then I ordered the monthly and weekly personal inserts. Why? I'm not quite sure, but I'm still on this, I want to use the personal rings for work or something. I want to try to make it work. So I got them. And that's what I got on Planner Day. And so that's what will be my... And then I decided I'm just going to get Astrology and do this in Astrology next year. I mean, I've loved this Moleskine, but I want to try to make this, all of this, work in an A5 Astrology. And I thought about getting an A5 notebook from them, and no, I'll just get Astrology. It's just so much cheaper. It's like half the price. So that is what I did. And I'm going to try to... Now, I'm going to try to stick to that, but I know that I will probably want at some point a project one that is just for me to play around with and decorate on camera, kind of like the Mom Agenda was. I will probably need something like that. And right now, the leading contender for that is Commit 30, or I don't know. Commit 30 is kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe the big one. Or I don't know, the A5. I don't know. I still do love Commit 30. But I'm trying to figure out what to use for that. And what I want for that purpose. No, I don't want a passion planner. I love their covers and the feel of theirs, but I don't like the format. Commit 30 is the one that's leading. Or if I find there's a smaller newer company that puts theirs out, and I'm thinking about that. Maybe AM something. So maybe if I find something else that calls to me, I will get it just as a project planner. But I am going A6. So now I am thinking about getting a new pocket data designer starting in January, and just not worrying about this. Use it up. I'm thinking about that. I'm highly thinking about that. I need to switch this out to the September. I am seriously thinking about that. Just because I do prefer, if I can, that I like the year together. I think this might weird me out, but we'll see. I have not. And this will get replaced by the Common Planner A6. It'll serve both of these, this function and as a planner. That's why I went ahead and got the full, so I would have a lot of note pages in the back to be commonplace. This, depending on what I'm using, might come in or out, or something like this. But my coils got here, so probably the next thing I will film would be trying to recoil this and this. This one I'm still ruminating on. And I'm still ruminating on this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be my work planner. Starting in November. Pretty sure this is going to be. And I'm probably going to try to that, or I move into this and not get rid of that. That has crossed my mind too. Like, yeah, that's crossed my mind too. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But I need to set this up though for September, regardless. All right. Okay. Slept in. That's the messiest S I've ever made. Probably not. So I slept in. Ryan went to Rob's to play games. He will be there late. So Ian and I might have to go get dinner for the rest of us. And I gotta go to the library too. We're also trying to figure out what we want to be for Halloween, because we're having a Halloween party on the 18th, and our best friend, one of our friends, is giving one the next weekend. So, yeah. So it's like, then we need to order now, essentially. So I found a dress that I really like, because Ryan is getting his avatar for Twitch redone. He hired someone to do it, and it's looking really cool. But it's very purple. So, purple pirate. So I found a purple kind of witchy, piratey dress. Because, you know, they kind of overlap, honestly. It's purple and black. And so we're trying to decide if we want to just go as, because Ryan really wants a really nice coat, but it's going to take a while because Ryder offered to do the embroidery, and that's going to take a long time to embroider a coat. So that'll have to be for next year. But for this year, he's like, does, you know, Shein have, you know, men's plus pirate coats? And they do. And hats. So I think that's what we're going with. He needs to decide what he wants so I can order it all. But, and I found, you know, added to my cart like a choker, you know, gloves, you know, scarves, and a belt that should actually fit me because I'm fat. I whatever reason, still haven't figured quite out why I carry all my weight in my stomach. It sucks, but it is what it is. So it's kind of hard to find fits sometimes, belts especially. But I think I found one. And I'm just going to go with, I'll probably wear a wig, a longer wig. And I'm just going to do like the headscarf thing. And not worry about a hat. Maybe worry about, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll go as pirates. So, I love Halloween. Last year I accumulated quite a lot of Halloween clothes, so it's all in a bag just to bring out. Can't believe it's already Halloween again. I'm thinking about Halloween again. The youngest wants to be Master Chief, and we're like, you haven't played Halo. What? But apparently Master Chief is in Fortnite. So I'm going to have to find a Master Chief costume. So So start thinking about that. And yeah. So now I watch some YouTube because Stray Kids come back. I'm still in that mode. And yeah. I've also started, Ryder and I have started talking about a project where get organize all my stickers, all of them. I've started it, but we need to do, there's so many more, including the seasonal, that are mostly just stuffed in the bins. I want to know what I got, all that sort of thing. So it's going to be a project. It's going to be a long-term project. And I ordered some more binders because they're going to binder everything. And, stuff for it. And then, like, in the little bins that I have stuff in will be where the, like, ephemera, the stuff that doesn't go, they can't just stick on sticker paper. The notepads, the, charms, all that will go in envelopes in the things, and then those in the binders will go in the big bins. That's the plan. So, anyway. Okay, I should probably do yesterday. Hair wash, makeup, drove to the office. And then I had a meeting. So I was helping out at reception. Had a good talk with Shirley. She's our wonderful operations manager, coordinator, director, whatever you want to call her. She's been there for like 40 years almost. Because intake wasn't open, but someone still has to man the phones in the front desk, so I came in to do that. Yeah, my right hip hurt when I got up. Not too bad at work. Because I was mostly just sitting there. I went to the pharmacy. Left work. Picked up a whole bunch. Still had to fix some things. I have 2 insurances and I maxed out. Like, I've hit my out of pocket on one. But people were running, it's like, why is this $45? And like, they ran it on the other one, not the one that's, so it went to 0. But there are a couple things like that to take care of. But it was like a whole bag for me and a whole bag for Ryder, and it's a lot of meds. It was still $100. Because some things aren't covered, and Ryder's some things weren't covered, and yeah. But it was better than 170, which is what it was going to be. Then I picked up Bubs. And Bubs was well visit. So his name, that's his nickname, Bubs. He was Bubby, is the longer form. Because my oldest was Buddy. Middle child was Baby. We just kind of combined them to make Bubby for the third one. And it just got shortened to Bubs. So he is the Bubs. He is 50. He is 4'6" at 9. He's going to be taller than me soon. Is the top of the growth chart. The growth curve. His weight was pretty good. He was 92 pounds. And got flu shot. Needs to go. Left eye is bad. Or growing bad. His right eye is for 20/20. His left eye is... And he's a lefty, so that's really a problem. so he has to go to optometrist. He's got one. My husband and the oldest boy, and the youngest boy, but all have one eye that is near and one eye that is far, and it's weird, but they get it from Ryan. Not me. I am extremely nearsighted. Ryder got that for me too. I am extremely nearsighted. But I got my glasses in second grade too, so he's going to need glasses now. He's also taking up running. He had me sign him up for the running club that starts in October. And he was telling the doctor, yeah, because my leg turns in when I run. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh no. Gotta keep an eye on that, because Ryder has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is hypermobility, a connective tissue disorder that is hereditary, comes from Ryan's side. So if he is saying things like my leg turns in, that's send off warning bells that he has hypermobility like Ryder. Now, school says he has ADHD, and I'm thinking I can sort of see it, but given how bad Ryder's, it's nowhere like Ryder's. So we'll see. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on his joint situation. Hopefully not EDS. Anyway. He got the flu shot. Then I journaled for a bit. And print and cut. And then it was time so you get like a big coupon when you get your shots. And so we got some candy, but they had a Halloween wreath, and I'm like, Ryan, I really like this. And so we ended up getting a Halloween wreath. And we got all the candy basically for free, because that was, with the coupon. It came out to less than the price of the wreath alone. So, yeah. And we have more that are good through December. So, we all got both shots, flu and COVID. 2 of us got them all in the left arm, and 2 of us got them all in the right. And then got a wreath. This is what kind of sparked the Halloween discussion. And candy. So I love the little Brock's pumpkins. Couldn't find those, but there was like a leaf bag of the same type of candy, so we got that. Instead, they didn't have just the pumpkins. And we all went to Golden Corral. The kids love Golden Corral. So that made the kids happy. All I'd had was a protein bar, so I was quite happy. I was hungry. But I was kind of disappointed, because last time, whenever that was, I think it was just Ryan and me, they have the taco shells the bowls that I like, that are made out of, but the one I got was stale, and just disappointed me. And Ryder got a bad cucumber, and that was disappointing. But other than that, it was fun. They have apple pizza, and I love apple pizza. I'm a sucker for apple pizza. So apple pizza was good. Tortilla bowl, not so much. That was disappointing. And then we came home, and I watched YouTube and finished my print and cut. And I kind of just veg. I journaled a little bit. I'll just veg until I finished my book. I finished it today. I should put that here too. What's pink? I think is what it is. I have in my own little personal coating. I have the only coating I've managed to keep up because I've taped it right in my eyesight, right under the camera. And it says playing is purple, watching is gray, and reading is pink. Finished when gods die. God, if I can write properly. Which was Sebastian Saint Cyr number 2. There are a lot of my mom turned me on to that one. So yeah, I got 2000 planners. I watched a thing about how to clean your Cricut mats to get them to be sticky again. And I might try that this weekend before I buy new ones. I ordered that out. Oh, someone's pinging me. Friend sent me Sign of the Times, and it's one of those, the candy bars that kids do fundraisers with. It's only the bar itself has shrunk, and it's the width of a die. Alright, so look how sad this is. Sign of the Times. It is. Everything's. But, and then I'm filmed. Cool. That's basically my night. And I'm now pretty caught up. Ryan got the boys. There we go. Alright. And I did my first thing, and over here I need to do something there. Happiness, gratitude. Let's put it. All right. It's sad that that's something I have to be happy about or thankful for, that I was still able to get flu shots. Okay, what did I did not. So I went to work. Ryan took Ian. Ryan worked late on Thursday. Basically that was it, and then we watched K-pop. Which is just a very it's just a harmless show. It's good for watching during dinner. Thursday was work. Right. I had telehealth. I had PT. Ryan had class. And then he made dinner. With Ian. We watched K-pop. Episode 3. And I ordered Tiff's treats. Cool. I am caught up. Brian worked late. Alright, well, I'm caught up in this. Should put this. Let us decorate this. We have some extra room, so let's decorate it. I don't know where my other... No? Where did my other... There it is. Yes, I know my desk is a mess again. Shocked. Shocked I am. I like this little flower guy. He's cute. Where do I want to put him? I guess I'll put him right here. Oh boy, come on. Oops. Oh, I also cut up some, I printed out, he's one of these little monsters, so cute. So it came with these and some, I printed out 2 of these because I like it. So I just put one of these in. Let me use some of that for the, what am I talking about? The B5, that's the word I want. I don't know, I've been losing words, like, misremembering them a lot lately, and it's kind of worrisome. But it is what it is. I just like this way. I like the stars. It would actually make a good acetate on it, so I might print out one is an acetate. 2. Okay. Oops. Okay. Alright, so I'm up to 97 right now, and that's amazing to me. And I very much appreciate it. I am so close to hitting 100. It's been a lot of work this year, and that was all has been my goal from the beginning. Is to get to, oh my god. Tape. Why are you jumping? Come on. Go on there, right? But yeah, I'm very thankful for every subscriber, and I'm excited about being possibly hitting 100 this month. Like, there we go. Now we are good for the week. I should do a flip. I really, really should do a flip. All right. September. Did I print out? What did I print out? I printed out a bunch of stuff. I just have to find where I put it all. All right. So, oh, no. This isn't September yet. I need one more week of August in this. It's only the 24th. So, this is the stuff for August. I'm filming. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Took longer than I thought, but... So, I'm going to use this kind of psychedelic kit. Where's the rest of it? For this week. Figure it will segue really good into September. Though part of me is kind of tempted to use something else. I don't know where it went. Oh. This is a monthly though. So that might just get put in a box. Alright. Let's see. Do I want to use that or do I want to use this? I'm going to have to stop this soon. I could use that over that. A lot of color, but it'll work. I'm gonna have to go to the library in a minute and then go get some sort of dinner. Not quite sure what. I'm not really hungry. But, you know, we gotta eat. Apparently we need milk, but Ryan we can get that tomorrow with the grocery order. Around my corners, and then tape this in. I should probably put some deco here, but I want to get this in. Trying to. There we go. There we go. So I need a use pink. Where's pink? That's the only color I've not used. Nope. Red, I haven't used red. Okay. Pink or red? So the red isn't the same kind of one, and I don't like those as much. So we'll go with the pink. So this will be, we're going to end it after this. I'm going to cut this off. No, yeah, I'll kind of cut this off and we'll come back to it. So week of August 25th through 31st. It is 31st, right? Yep. All right. So I'm going to write that on this side too. So it can go right here. No, all 4 weeks. And then that will be the first bit of next week. I will come back after dinner and set up the weekly in here, and then I can knock out the rest of. It shouldn't take very long. I didn't take very many pictures this week, but so should be able to get that knocked out. I will see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye.